wondered who takes care of the forests when we're not looking? In this video you will meet Nissa, the fairy of fertile fields, a guardian who, like a whisper in the breeze, watches over every corner of this forest. Where sunlight barely filters through the treetops, lives Nyssa, the fairy of fertile fields. Her home is a lush forest, whose shadows hold centuries of wisdom. The air, fresh and full of life, blends with the sweet scent of damp earth, fallen leaves, and the soft whisper of branches swaying in rhythm with the wind. Everything around her pulses with a calm yet powerful energy. Nyssa walks barefoot on the ground covered with fallen leaves, feeling every corner of the forest beneath her feet. She wears a simple short sleeveless dress that leaves her legs exposed, covered only by the gentle breeze caressing her skin. Her blonde hair falls in long waves, adorned with two flowers, as if they were natural crowns. Her large wings, shifting from blue to pink through shades of lilac, unfold gently, shimmering slightly in the dim light filtering through the trees. With every step, Nyssa takes care of her world. She needs only a connection with nature to fulfill her mission. With her hands, she makes it rain when the ground is dry, gives life to plants that need her touch, and straightens trees bent under the weight of the winds. Her presence is the heartbeat of the earth itself, as subtle as the breath of the wind, yet as essential as the rain. Suddenly, a giant tree bends dangerously on the verge of falling. Nyssa gently embraces it. Her delicate, unhurried touch, like a natural act, straightens the tree, which rises again in gratitude. In her touch, there is a calm energy, as if time itself paused for a moment to acknowledge the fragility of life. The environment I find myself in is one of deep calm. The air is fresh, but not cold. It is filled with the fragrance of the earth, the leaves, and the moisture that precedes autumn. The sound is soft, barely perceptible, only the distant song of a few birds and the whisper of the wind moving the tree branches. The forest does not need to speak for its presence to be felt. It is filled with a stillness that invites reflection, offering a space for inner peace. Every corner of this forest is a reminder of how connected we are to nature. The serenity it conveys ways envelops me, making me feel that I am just another part of this great cycle of life. There is no rush in this place. Here, there is no city noise, no stress of daily life. Everything has its rhythm, and everything moves with the gentle passage of time. This forest, with its leaf-covered ground, is the perfect refuge where nature follows its course without interruptions. As if it were a private garden, this forest is under the protection of Nissa, who tends to it with great care. I wonder how we, as human beings, can learn from this connection. She witnesses every change, every passing season. She knows that the balance of the forest depends on the harmony between species, on caring for both the small and the large alike. It is impossible not to think that everything Nyssa does in this forest is, in some way, what we all should be doing for our own forests. Caring for the earth is our responsibility because forests are the lungs of the planet. They not only produce the oxygen we breathe, but also regulate the climate, protect biodiversity, and help fight climate change. Without them, the world would not be the same, and life as we know it would be severely affected. Every tree we care for, every green space we preserve, has an impact on our survival. But it is not just about practicality, about what we can gain. It is also about what we lose if we fail to act. If we do not protect our forests, we will lose much more than oxygen. We will lose the chance to connect with something far greater than ourselves. Something that has existed long before humanity was born, and that hopefully will continue to exist long after we are gone. The forests bear witness to our passage on Earth, and when we care for them, we are not only protecting a vital resource, but also safeguarding our own humanity. Just as Nissa tends to her forest, we must all be guardians of nature. And although it may seem like an overwhelming task, every action matters. From planting a tree to reducing the consumption of environmentally harmful products, we can all contribute to preserving this beautiful gift that the So not